Alright guys, today we will have the review of the new Bobcat E35. I wouldn't say it's 100% new, but it's been out for several months now. It was a replacement for the 430. A lot of people like the 430, but this one has a lot more features, and we'll get into that. So, the origin manufacturer, like I said in the S750, is unknown. Some people, if you looked into videos, Diecast Mania said it could be New Clover. I have seen Bobcat products that are New Clover, so it is a possibility. So I'm going to compare the 430 and the E35 after the review. So let's get started. So the boom, I'm going to start with the functionality mainly. With the boom, that's as high as it will go, and it has good digging depth. There's the most it can reach out. The bucket curl is okay. It's actually really good, actually, to be honest. It actually has linkage on this one, unlike the 430. I'll show you that. The cylinders, they're really smooth. They're smaller, but they're more in scale, in sync with it. Your boom can tilt about 180 degrees either way. 90 degrees either way. 180 in total. Inside the cab, it's difficult to see. That's the best angle. You got control levers. It's pretty detailed. It has the instrument panel and all that. So down here you got E35 on the boom right here. You got some work lights. Same for right there. The cab, it does feel like it's plastic, but it is actually metal. The only plastic part really is, besides the obvious stuff like the cylinders, is the glass pane. That's pretty, what simulated glass. Right here you got your fuel tank, Bobcat logo. Back you got your Bobcat logo. Here's your handle for your engine cover. This is not actually a light. It's actually a reflector that comes standard. So if you park it at night, cars would be able to see it. On this side you got a vent for the engine, Bobcat E35. The tracks, they do roll very smoothly. The blade is fixed, unfortunately, and the rollers on it, you get the idea, they're just regular. The tracks are actually a bit skinnier, and they're easier to move on here. It's a good model for $7. You know, some people are getting that new Hitachi for $250, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But still, you know, it's a great mini excavator model. There's a lot more mini excavators and skid steers out, but I'm glad that New Clover, whoever it is, I'm starting to think it's New Clover because I have seen them make Bobcat products. It's a great model. So let me go grab the 430 real quick. I'm sorry about that. I did customize the 430 a bit to make it have sort of a sand bucket, because I actually did see a 430 with the sand bucket. So the 430 is bigger, as you can see. Obviously it's an open cab. Actually, I could just make this a door review. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll make a review of both of them. So basically, the 430, it's an older model, obviously. The length can go out to that far, digging depth that far, and it can raise up that far. It does not have linkage on it. The cylinders are really stiff. That's as far as it can curl in and out. All you can see right there is that it's casted with the bucket. Now, the thing I have against it is that when you fold it in like that, you can see how the cylinder bends. It pops out sometimes, like that. All you got is a seat and some control levers for the tracks, really. That's it for the cab. It has metal roll bars. Got Bobcat logos, 430, your gas cap, or your diesel cap. Here's the back end. Here's this side. This is where you'd lift up the engine cover to access the engine for service. The tracks are stiff, but they do roll. They got better tread to them. Uh, here's the blade on it. It's pretty nice. It does have a bit more detail. It's a bit more casted out on the sides than the E35. But yeah, again, it's fixed in place. It turns full 360 like it normally would. The bucket, it does have the Bobcat logo on it on this one. Let's get to the comparison part. Obviously, like I said before, the 430 is bigger. In terms of reach, here, sorry if this gets a little shaky. In terms of reach, not by much, but actually, it's about the same. The cylinders you can see are quite a bit different, smaller. This one has a non-painted work light, unlike this one. That's plastic, so. The tracks, just tip them over like this. The tread patterns are different, obviously. The E35 is meant for more pipeline-like jobs, like you'd see with the Mamar Mini. The 430 is for more rugged jobs. In terms of tilt, they both tilt the same. They're both really nice, I have to say. Now, in terms of build quality, the 430 is more rugged. It's thicker, it's bigger, it's more beefy, I guess you could say. But the E35 though, it has more detail. When it gets down to it though, on build quality, they're exactly the same in build quality. You know, the 430, it's rugged, it's meatier, I guess you could say. But the E35 has more detail. Its parts are more functional. Detail-wise, the E35 takes it, for sure. It also has a crossbar between, the blades are different on them. It's a completely different casting. I think it was in Cat 336 DL100. He said that the blade was taken right off the 430. That is not right. There's the blade on the E35. There's a blade on the 430. Just looking at the blade is a bit higher off the ground for the 430, and it's a different casting. It's a bit smaller, obviously. Now, on some versions of the E35, it's actually set so it's one of the extended track where you could actually fold the tracks all the way in, but obviously that's not recommended for when you're digging, because the tracks provide the stability and support. But for 750, it's not bad. I think the E35 tops the 430. I am going to say that. They do top. The E35 tops the 430. So for 750, like I said in the S170, or not 175, I'm sorry, S750 review, double the quality for half the price. That is very true. I would pick them up. Best place to get them is bobcatstore.com, just directly from Bobcat themselves. It is a very nice model. You should get them. It's only going to be about $15 for the 750, and the E35 for me, it's more like $30 because I got the 430. But you'd be glad to get them. Also, I forgot to mention, this is where the stump or the hydraulic cylinder would go if you want to put a thumb on it. It also has it on the 430. But no, wait, that's not it. Or it could be, I don't know, but it's completely different. I do look forward to when they release the new model. If they release a new Bobcat model, that I would not be surprised if it did not have hydraulic lines on it. I would love to see hydraulic lines on a Bobcat model, that they put on themselves, not just customized. Because that just shows you how much Bobcat step up their game. They, ever since the small came out, I have been seeing a lot of E35s. But I do have to say this, it is a good model. So if you can, get it at bobcatstore.com. There has been issues processing credit cards. 1/3 of the time, it will get accepted, but the other 2/3, it won't. So you have to call them directly. The number is on their website. But it's only $7.95, I believe. If I said $7.50, $7.95, it's in that price range. So I mean, I would definitely get the E35 and $7.50. It takes probably 2 or 3 days. Of course, I live in Indianapolis, which some of you should know, and their shipping facility is right on the line between Indianapolis and Illinois. I believe it's either in Indianapolis Indiana or Illinois. It's one of the two. So it depends on how close you live. I would definitely get the malls if you don't have them already. They're excellent models, so I would highly recommend them. The 430, a lot of people have it, so if you do have it, the E35 will double the quality of it. If you don't like it, that's just my opinion on it. Everyone has their own opinions. Sorry for going on about this, but yeah, I would get them. As you can see, I cut the teeth off on the 430 for more of a sand bucket. I'm actually going to take some sandpaper and grind that down to make it perfectly smooth. So I seen one a while back. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and check out my other videos, other reviews on models. I'm going to be re-reviewing some of my models. I feel like I might have to go more in depth with them, because I haven't really done that in the past. Some of my reviews are 2 minutes long. And if you're going to review too many excavators, this video is 12 minutes already, or so it says on my phone. I'm going to go really in depth, so maybe the 657 review, maybe 20 minutes or so. I don't know. It's probably split in half, but... So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later on in the next review, and thanks for watching, and rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.